Hi and good morning and welcome to prayer time here on New Thought Media Network. My name is Laura and I'm feeling really excited and happy and grateful to be here right now. And I can see there are 2 people watching. If you'd like to leave your name, just to let me know you're here, who you are, and that will be amazing, because here we are all about connecting and communicating heart to heart. And I know that I'm in the UK, and wherever you are on this amazing planet, we feel that there's a distance, and yet there isn't, because we are connected, we are one. And that's why we practice spiritual mind treatment, because we know that as we are in the one mind, that we are able to demonstrate our lives to the degree that we choose. So it's just so great to be here. Good morning, Linda, from beautiful Colorado, the mountains of Colorado. Wow, you're on, I don't know where you are on the mountains. Maybe you're on the mountain. I'm by the sea. So it's just beautiful, isn't it, to be able to connect like this and know that wherever we are, that we are in the one mind as the one mind. So this is really powerful. Is there anything, Linda, that you would like to have held in prayer this morning? I know it's probably early. Well, it is early morning for you, 8:15 in the morning. It's 3:15 here in the UK. So this is a great time to pray, to know the truth. And if there's anything in your heart, please add it in here, because I will speak on that in the prayer. Knowing the truth for this. I'm really guided to bring in this idea, this knowing of compassion today. The compassion not only that we have when we see and hear in the news or in the street walking, and we see people and we think, oh my gosh, you know, people. I walked to the shop today and there was a lady with a, you know, couldn't walk properly, and I just felt so grateful that I was able to say, to just say hi or give that person a smile. And yet it's also that self-compassion, compassion for ourselves, continued acknowledgement of who we are and the amazingness of who we are. And we often forget this. We forget because we're caring people, we love people, and it can be that we put others' needs before our own. Just checking that. So I'm here just to remind you and me that we matter, and having that compassion for ourselves is really, 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 really extra important. There, I couldn't get another really in there if I tried. So here we are, Linda. This is it. Healing for the many people currently affected by COVID. Absolutely. It's that compassion, knowing that we call it, you know, whatever we call it, whether it is love, compassion, healing, acknowledgement, it's all the same thing. It's all that one thing. Knowing from our hearts, you know, what's coming through from the divine is this incredible presence and power that we can use for good. And we use that by sharing it, by knowing it for ourselves and for others. And that's really amazing what you've just written there, Linda. Thank you so much for that reminder, of course, because it's not only the people, you know, that actually have the physical symptomatology of COVID, it's those around, their carers, their families, people who who are also looking after the nurses, the doctors, the people who are caregiving also. You know, let's put a reminder in for everybody involved in this right now on what we are all doing as we're playing our part and taking responsibility for what is going on right now. So we're going to add this into prayer. And as we do with spiritual mind treatment, I'm inviting you to close your eyes. That's the way I like to pray spiritual mind treatment, to actually center in. And if that's comfortable for you and you don't have those distractions around you, then I'm inviting that right now. So I'm going to close my eyes, and this is a spiritual mind treatment for the knowing of compassion for ourselves, for others, for whatever is going on with COVID, whatever is going on with the natural environment of our lives, and that each and every one of us are that divine light and presence, and that we know this within, as I know this, because I know that there is one life, and this life is God's life, and this life is happening through everything right now. And I know this, as I know that the multiverses, the enormity, the infinity, that when I place my attention on this and I feel this is awe-inspiring. That I know that this is God, that this is God, the creative idea of God showing up in such dynamic, unique ways. From all the galaxies and the stars and the moons and the suns and everything in the stratosphere, all the way to the planets and this planet Earth that is Mother Earth, Gaia, our home. This is God. This is the idea of God expressing itself with our home. And as I know this and I feel this in my every cell, in my being, in my whole being, I know that down to the tiniest microscopic quantum, that this is God too. And that in all of it, and as all of it, this expression of the divine is coming through in every moment as the infinite expression, the goodness, the greatness, the evolution, the expansion. This is God too, showing up as me. And as I know that I am one with this one, as this one, that I lift my mental equivalent, I open up to the higher reaches, to the highest light of this knowing that is the divine presence that is here right now. As I know this of me, of course, I know this of you, wherever you are, whoever you are. You are God. You are this infinite, divine, unique expression of God right now, as you always have been and you always will be. And so I know that together there is this absolute acceptance of God. That God is this living, breathing expression of uniqueness, and that we are each individualized expressions of uniqueness. And so I know that as this, there is love, there is compassion, that as we open our hearts, as I open my heart, to know that those that maybe have less than optimal health, those that may be suffering with vitality, with health, those that may not have the dynamic movement, those that are caring for others, those that are finding it difficult right now in these times, that each of us are this divine expression of God. And that as I know, as I open my heart to compassion for every sentient being on this planet, that this begins with me. And I know that as I do this, and as you choose to do this, to be the compassion for our lives, that we have this overflow of love, of kindness, of patience, of gratitude. This is the prosperous flow of our lives. This is the ocean of prosperity, that as we move ourselves into this flow by being this first cause, by setting that intention to be the give for our lives, that as we do this, we show others, we become that teacher, we become the way shower for ourselves and for others to know this compassion for themselves. Because as we know compassion, our hearts open, and we live from this place of love. And I know that this is what I am. This is what we each are, love. And as we open up and we let the walls of fear down, and we become available for ourselves to say yes for our lives, to live as that spark of joy, to live as that light of love, to be the shining light, to light the way. This is the truth of our lives. And so all of those that may be experiencing anything other than this, as it shows up, I know that love is here. I know that peace is here. I know that the healing way is here. And so I hold this as my divine template right now in my heart and in my mind. I hold this as the truth because I know this is God. This is the divine, whatever it is I choose to call this, however I name this ineffable essence is doing its thing for me, for you, for each of us right now. And I feel this, I know this, and I know that you know this, and I know that as we each open up to knowing this, we see and live and experience our lives in a very, very different, very powerful, very beautiful and dynamic way, where we are prepared and we are set and we are ready for the experience. We are ready to show up as love, as compassion, as joy, as peace, as patience. And as we do this, we become this gleaming beacon of light. This is the truth. And as I know this, I feel this, and I have so much gratitude in my heart for this, for the demonstration of this, then I simply allow it to be. I accept it in my heart. I accept it in my mind that this is the truth and that I live as this truth. And this is such a joy for me to know this, to be the expression of this, and to know this for you too. So as I allow this and hand this over, knowing that this word is seeded and planted in the law that does its thing, I step away, I hand it over, I let it be, and I allow God, because God is always doing its thing. And this is love, and so it is. And if you're ready and you would like to open your eyes, please do. If not, stay there with your eyes closed. That is cool. Blessed be. And so it is, Linda. Absolutely. And Wayne, good morning. Staying on target, using the force. Absolutely. There is a force to be used, a force, a power of good. And we are here to use that, to know it, to co-create with this. And that is what we're doing right now as we participate and consciously say, yes, 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 yes. That is prayer time for today. I'm sure that you are going to stay here tuned on to New Thought Media Network, because Rev Melissa, I'm sure, is up next on the network. And so have an amazing day. Have a blessed day. Brilliant, bright blessings to you. And I will be here tomorrow with the Global Love Meditation at 7 p.m. UK time. That's 12 noon Mountain Time. Blessings, blessings, and peace to you. Have a good day.